When you have a table covered in holes blowing jets of air, add a couple of mallets, add a couple of targets, and a puck, you get yourself a game of air hockey. This is also digitally available, where physical objects like the puck and mallets are purely virtual. With technology developing every day, both the physical and virtual have begun to blur, such as with the introduction of overhead projectors and mechanical sensors. Going beyond mechanical sensors, Microsoft have developed a technology that enables a surface to see what is placed on it. This is the Microsoft Pixelsense 2, and our project is to learn, explore, and demonstrate the unique features of this technology. The Pixelsense has a unique approach to seeing, where each pixel also has an infrared sensor. This enables it to detect and read certain symbols that are placed directly onto its surface. And as with many technologies, there may be unseen limitations or interesting outcomes when developing for such a unique platform. Our development process takes on an iterative and evolutionary approach. This maintains flexibility and enables us to adapt to changes with the project scope. The process is divided into several key directions, and each team member is mapped to a set of directions based on preferences, interests, and strengths. At least 2 people are assigned in a category to maximize resources across the whole process and minimize any associated risks. This has been useful in the course of our project, since results from our prototyping tests have modified the initial project scope. The project began with finding resources for developing on the Pixelsense, as well as consulting experienced contacts for any advice and recommendations. This resulted in a solid foundation to develop upon. A particular point of interest in our prototyping and research was focused on the Pixelsense's capability to recognize Microsoft tags for input and any limitations it may have. Initially, an objective was to have the Pixelsense track the movements of a tagged mallet. However, prototyping tests confirmed some suspected input limitations of the platform. In the case of tagged objects, any fast movements cause significant problems with tracking performance. This would pose a key problem with air hockey and the requirement to continuously track the tagged mallets in real time. So there was an update to the scope in order to address this problem. To adapt to this limitation, the game's interaction mechanics needed to consider stationary tags instead of moving ones. So our focus moved towards the Pixelsense's capability to recognize and differentiate between multiple tags. The shift in our project scope led to merging the essence of air hockey with the mechanics of tower defense games. This resulted in mechanics where towers can be placed using tagged objects, and they can be activated using a finger or pointing device. This also encouraged the idea for including multiple pucks to defend against. Having the scope be readjusted, an updated prototype is already in progress, and our team is eager to continue exploring and developing this exciting project.